morning, friends. Welcome back to Flourish with Kendra. It is Fertilizer Friday, which means we're giving the garden a little boost to keep everything happy, healthy, growing, and flourishing. I'll show you everything that I'm using today. So grab your watering cans and let's go. So this is what I'm using. I like to use the Alaska fish fertilizer. This is a 2-gallon watering can, and I fill that up and I put 4 tablespoons. So if you had a 1-gallon watering can, just two tablespoons per gallon. So since this is a 2-gallon watering can, 4 tablespoons. You'll also need a measuring spoon that is at least a tablespoon measurement. So I'm gonna fill this jug up. I like to put my water first and then put my fish fertilizer in there, just because if you put the fish fertilizer in there first, it just makes a lot of bubbles and makes it messy to me. Let's take this off of the shower. Let's enter. I typically use milk jugs, the gallon milk jugs, and just fill them with water first and then put my 2 tablespoons in here. It's less messy that way, and I prepared them the day before and just place the jugs out near the beds that I'm gonna feed. And then Friday morning, I can just come out and pour my already pre-mixed fertilizer into my watering can, and I can just get to fertilizing instead of mixing the same day. This one I'm just going to fertilize the plants up here with, but in my garden beds and my green stalks, I pre-mixed on Thursdays, and then I also water on Thursdays and then come out Friday morning and fertilize. Right, my jug is filled, and now I need 4 tablespoons of this. Now I'll just stir it up really good. Some of it's gonna spill, but it's okay. That's why I like doing it in the milk jugs, because it's not as messy, and I'm not usually doing it in this, but I just do it in here for the plants that are on the patio. But the other plants, I put them in milk jugs and pre-mix the day before. That way I don't have so much stuff to do all in one day. So right now, I'm just watering my green stalks and my garden beds before I give them a good fertilizing. I like to do this because it allows for the roots to absorb the nutrients and to prevent root burn from the fertilizers. Think of it like moisturizing your skin before putting lotion on. It absorbs way better. Ooh, stand in the sun, get some warmth. No, mind the mess behind me. We've removed the pool. We just haven't filled it yet. Don't forget to empty those water hoses after you turn them off.
They will freeze and burst, and RIP to your water hose. So now on to fertilizing.
I feel like I need a step stool outside. The Lord skipped me when he was handing out height. So I like to give each green stalk 2 gallons of fertilizer, but first I come out, I do 1 gallon per green stalk. I start fertilizing my garden beds, and then I come back at the end and give them their second gallon. I do that to allow time for them to drain the first gallon, because you don't want to overfill this. I feel like it goes straight through if you give it too much at one time. So I have one more green stalk to give a gallon to, and then on to the garden beds. So many plants slow down because they run out of nutrients, but doing a weekly feeding can help you keep consistent nutrients in your soil, as well as a schedule for your plants, and it keeps me on schedule too. So I like to come out here every Friday and fertilize my plants. I just give a little shake, and it makes it so much easier than mixing with the watering can same day. And it's cold, so it saves me time from being out here freezing.
My leafy greens like collards, kale, broccoli, cauliflower, bok choy, they all get the fish emulsion fertilizer. I avoid giving it to my carrots, onions, and garlic because I amend the soil before I plant the seeds, and I give them a good amount of bone meal, compost, and a granular fertilizer.
In case y'all are wondering why I have so many milk jugs, it's because my husband and my daughter, they drink around 3 gallons of milk per week. Ridiculous. Let's get some of these yellow beans off first. Everything looks pretty good right now. Shit. Let's fertilize. So last week I was out here shaking these up to pour the fertilizer in the jugs. And because I leave them out overnight from Thursday to Friday morning, there was a slug up here on one of these jugs. And I almost passed out. Them things look so nasty. Ugh. I have felt like my broccoli were taking so long to form heads, well, grow heads. And I'm finally seeing some, but in places where I thought that I planted something else. So I'm sure my daughter came out or inside of my seeding trays. I'm sure she switched the tags because there is broccoli where there's supposed to be cauliflower. There's broccoli where there's supposed to be collards. So, and there's broccoli where there's supposed to be kohlrabi. Have babies, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Never a dull moment. We clean as we go. Slicing this one. So my small 4x2 beds, they get 1 gallon, a 1 gallon jug of fish emulsion fertilizer. And then the longer and the bigger beds get two. And my green stalks also get two. All right, garden friends, that's it for this Fertilizer Friday. If you are following your own fertilizer schedule, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Happy growing.